All right, let's take a look at the elements of plot using Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Hopefully this is a story that everyone is pretty familiar with. Let's start with the exposition, which just sets the stage for us. We find out that Harry lives in the cupboard under the stairs at the Dursleys and is tormented by Dudley. We as readers sympathize with him and want him to escape and find freedom. All of a sudden, he turns 11, he's informed that he's a wizard, and he goes with Hagrid to Hogwarts, and we're very happy and excited for him. That's also called the inciting incident that moves the plot forward, sort of like the engine in the car. Next up is the rising action. This is where Harry meets Ron and Hermione. He gets put into Gryffindor, and so we learn a little bit more about Harry's character and the wizarding world in general. Malfoy steals Neville's Remembrall. Harry's rescue of it gets him on the Quidditch team and also makes an enemy of Malfoy. So Harry and Ron save Hermione from the Mountain Troll and thus become the best of friends. So the rising action here is establishing Harry's friends and enemies, but also introducing a major plot point, which is the Sorcerer's Stone. Harry has another enemy in Professor Snape, so Harry, Ron, and Hermione begin suspecting that Snape is trying to kill Harry and steal the Sorcerer's Stone. Harry, Ron, and Hermione then break every school rule in order to set out to stop Snape from stealing the stone. At this point, our character has made a choice on how he will deal with the conflict, which means it's time for the climax. So just as Ron and Hermione are no longer able to help, Harry gets down to the last stage, and instead of Professor Snape, he sees that it's Professor Quirrell, and somehow, magically, Voldemort is with him. Harry's touch destroys Quirrell, and Voldemort flees, and Harry gets the stone. However, we don't know why, which is where the falling action comes in. Dumbledore explains to Harry that love is the most powerful magic of all, and that's how Harry was able to defeat Quirrell and Voldemort, and that he should trust Professor Snape. Gryffindor wins the House Cup, strengthening the hatred between Malfoy and Harry. Now this last piece is called the resolution, and this is where Harry goes back to the Dursleys for the summer. However, not all of the conflicts are resolved because it's the first book in a series. And there you have it. Exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. The main elements of plot.